just don't want to be completely. I want y'all to be able to hear me, okay? The mic is over here, so it might be a little bit quieter than usual. Quieter. Okay, so I'm like this in frame, and I don't know if it's showing anything on the computer much, but it should be fine. I think this is fine. This should be fine. Okay, let's do a poll. Start a poll. Have you ever taken a BuzzFeed quiz? Yes. No, I did not BuzzFeed quiz. Yes or no? Let's put that right here. Here-ish. Start poll. Okay. Also, I'm gonna get the blanket. Go for you. Okay, y'all. Are y'all ready? Cause I'm ready. Hi, Cat. Hi, dream audio life. We're so back. Hi, Josie. Okay. Okay. I think we should just start with, can y'all hear me okay, by the way? I'll try to like lean in like this as much as I can. For those of you who are watching or new around here, I just ate lunch. When I do the Thursday live streams, I like just have eaten lunch. So I might need to like clear my throat quite a bit. Usually I mute it, but you're further away today. Everything's further away there. Okay, but I think we should start with the quiz that pops up. Oh, no, actually, you know what? Make an ice cream sundae and I'll guess your favorite Disney princess. Okay, I think we should do that one. By Lovely Kid 20. And there's some good ones in here, so I'm gonna make a different tab to make this. Okay. There's something I was gonna say. Oh, my actual favorite Disney princess is who is my favorite? Mulan. Is she a princess though? I don't know if she's considered a princess, so it's Mulan. But if Mulan doesn't count, then it's Pocahontas. Yeah. Okay, make your first scoop. Oh, y'all, this brings back such good memories. Oh, yeah. I've had this since I was 18. Maybe 19. I think 18 though. Now don't tell me to name any songs. I know Como La Flor. I listen to her a lot. Again, one of my exes is Mexican, and especially when we would go camping, they would have Selena on repeat, like all the music. So I don't even by some of my favorite artists. I'm really bad with song title names and like album names, but I do like Selena. Okay. My favorite song by her is the classic. Oh God, I'm sorry if I get the song name wrong. Is it Dreaming of You? I'll be dreaming of you tonight. You know that one? Okay. So, pick your first scoop. This is such good memories, so y'all. Oh, okay. Yeah, it turned out more than usual. Hi, Kodak. So, yeah, sorry, y'all. Might need to be louder today because of how it's set up. Okay. Y'all, growing up, if you would have asked, I'm sorry, I keep like delaying it. Growing up, if you would have asked me, but part of this is that we were talking, you get to know more about me. Growing up, if you would have asked me what my favorite food brownies. I'm crying over ice cream. Anyway, I love ice cream. It is my ultimate comfort food. But pick your first scoop. We have chocolate, vanilla, mango. Chocolate chip, fun fact, mango is like probably, in terms of my like allergy, can't breathe type symptoms, mango is the worst food for me. Last time I had mango, the last 2 times where I had it, like I almost completely couldn't talk, couldn't breathe. I love mango, the taste, flavor. I just can't have it anymore. But yeah, so growing up at Cold Stone, my ice cream of choice would be the cookie. Don't you want some? Here it's showing cookie dough, but I guess they just only mean chocolate chip. Nowadays, so it's hard because I don't really have chocolate ice cream anymore. And the reason for that, or like chocolatey things outside of my dark chocolate I have every day for lunch. So that's the reason why, is because I already have dark chocolate every day for lunch. I do dark chocolate specifically because it's really high in magnesium and potassium, and I have chronically low potassium. That's why I have the potassium symbol here to remind me I need extra potassium. So I have hypokalemia, and so dark chocolate is actually really good for potassium. It has like around 2 squares of myelin to 90%. Dark chocolate is like around 10% of your daily potassium intake. If you have heart issues, like if you've had a heart attack recently, they'll tell you to be on a low potassium diet. I don't have that. I have the opposite. I have hypokalemia. So because of that, I don't have chocolatey things. Growing up, if you would have asked me out of all this, I would have immediately said chocolate. In my adult life, even without considering everything I just said, I actually really like vanilla ice cream. Growing up also at Dairy Queen, when I would go to Dairy Queen with my mom, we'd get the large chocolate dipped cones, so it's vanilla ice cream, but with the chocolate over it. So, over everything, if I were to say, like if I'm out and about, what would I choose? Oh god, oh yeah, I don't know what to actually say for this. Because again, growing up, I love chocolate, but like right now I'm craving vanilla. But what's my favorite out of these? God. You know what? I'm gonna say vanilla. I know, I'm sorry. I gotta do it though. I gotta do it. If you were to ask me like an hour ago, maybe it would have been chocolate. Pick another scoop. Oh, bubblegum. I hate bubblegum ice cream. Ew. Here is Israel, Palestine. I don't think it should be controversial. Bananas. Issues with low potassium. Dark chocolate. Lint 90%. Or 95 or 100. I used to do 100%, but they don't sell that around my neck of the woods anymore. You had ice cream earlier. Lucky. I've been having popsicles lately. Yes, that's right, Josie. Watermelon. Okay, y'all. Choose the next scoop. I hate bubblegum ice cream, so not bubblegum. Berry, hazelnut, and blackcurrant. I've never had hazelnut ice cream, have I? Hazelnut is a very good ice cream. Here's the thing, though. I, again, would have had a different answer when I was younger. Out of blackcurrant, I don't even think I've ever had blackcurrant anything, or currant, or however you say it. When I was younger, I would have probably said hazelnut because it tastes the most rich and like chocolate. Nowadays, I would say berry. Isn't it crazy how our preferences change over time? Well, also, I was never much of a like fruit person except for like citrus fruits growing up. Now I have like strawberries every day for the most part, or else other berries. So I really love, and I never get tired of it. So I love berries. a student. Oh, your fiance loves bubblegum ice cream? No. That's okay, Andrea. Thank you for hopping on. Appreciate you. Who eats mint ice cream? I love chocolate mint, like chocolate chip mint. Oh, I love it. There aren't enough. Well, it's hard because a lot of the times they're made with coconut ice creams and then the coconut overrides it. But if it's made, I think I've had ones before where that's not the case, and so then you can taste the mint better and the chocolate. But yeah, sometimes I crave mint chocolate chip ice cream specifically, and then I have to go to the store and get it. Hi, Carla. They didn't make rainbow. That's a good answer, Liz. I've never been much of a sprinkles person. I'm like, I want toppings that taste like something. But I understand. You've never tried mint ice cream, Carla. There's no way. Carla, I think we've had this discussion before. That is crazy. You need to get mint, specifically mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's crazy. Chocolate mint. No, that's okay. I understand if you don't like chocolate mint. I understand it's a polarizing flavor. I don't even like bubblegum flavored gum, you know what I'm saying? Okay, next quiz. Oh, I'm not gonna do this one. It says plan a concert outing and I'll expose your biggest romantic regret. Oh. Plan a US trip and we'll guess your favorite condiment. I don't even do much for condiments. Maybe I do Dijon mustard quite a bit for my sandwiches. I haven't had ketchup since I was a teenager. I haven't had plain mustard on a hot dog since I was yellow mustard since I was a teenager. Oh, this quiz was graded yesterday. Interesting. I guess all of these on the homepage are recent trending quizzes. I used to like relish. I haven't had relish in forever though. I do hot sauce, Louisiana hot sauce on my. Wait, is guacamole considered a condiment? Because if that's the case, then that's my favorite condiment. Mega low down. You have to turn up the volume if you can't hear me. Hi, fish head. It does not taste like toothpaste, Carla. It does not. Don't listen to Chelsea. I won't take the slander. Carla, for me, please. You need to try it. Yes, Cat. See, I knew you would come through for me. Cat likes that ice cream. I'm sorry that work is hectic, but hopefully hectic doesn't mean bad. Okay, plan a US road trip and we'll guess your favorite condiment. Pick a place to visit. Arches National Park, Utah. Cannon Beach, Oregon. Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum, Massachusetts. Navy Pier, Illinois. Who would choose that? Pike Place Market, Washington. Universal Studios, Hollywood, California. Out of all of these, Cannon Beach, Oregon. No doubt. The beach. Let's go get away. I shouldn't say that. We are not team. We are not barbs here. Pick a place to visit. Cedar Point Amusement Park, Ohio. I'm never stepping foot in Ohio. I can guarantee you that, so no. Hamilton Pool Preserve, Texas. Little Havana, Florida. Norfolk Botanical Garden, Virginia. Perkins Cove, Maine. The Venetian Resort, Nevada. Little Havana sounds really cool. That's so city oriented though. None of these sound like my vibe. Maybe Perkins Cove, Maine. No. Maybe Little Havana, Florida. No, that's not my vibe though. That just. Maybe none of these. Bryce Canyon National Park, Utah. Garden of the Gods, Colorado. I think my sister may have gone there before. Metropolitan Museum of Art, New York. Ocean City Boardwalk, New Jersey. Shedd Aquarium, Illinois. Waukena Falls, Oregon. Pick a place to visit. Boston Common, Massachusetts. Fremont Street Experience, Nevada. Kennedy Space Center, Florida. Painted Ladies, California. The Painted Ladies are in the San Francisco Bay Area, like similar to those houses you see in Full House. Seattle, Great Wheel, Washington, Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, Virginia. Painted Ladies, California. Oh, I hate cotton candy. If you slice the ASMR live to the next stream, someone doing ASMR live did. Oh, weird. My dad has dentures. Ooga booga. Hi. Yes, bubblegum and cotton candy. Yes, cat. Yes, I hate them. I can't do the ice cream and their real life counterpart flavors. Sherbet. I gotta be honest, growing up, we would sometimes have sherbet on rare occasions at our schools, and I always hated it. And then at the ice cream places, sometimes they had sherbet. Whenever I would try them, I hate it. They just taste, I don't like things that just taste like pure sugar, and that's sherbet for me. That's why I hate bubblegum and cotton candy and frosting. Yeah. More for you. And icing. Okay, pick a place to visit. Even sprinkles, if you just put sprinkles in your mouth. But okay, the Alamo, Denver Art Museum, Colorado. The Alamos in Texas. Okay, Hocking Hills State Park, Ohio. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, Liberty State Park, New Jersey. Portland, Headlight, Maine, and St. Patrick's Cathedral, New York. Probably St. Patrick's Cathedral, New York. Okay, Arlington National Cemetery, Virginia. No. Chicago Theater, Illinois. Harvard Square, Massachusetts. La Jolla Cove. It's gonna be that one. Oh, wait. La Jolla Cove, I've heard of. California. Portland, Japanese Garden, Oregon. Snoqualmie Falls, Washington. Oh, but falls. I love waterfalls. Oh my god. These last three. The West Coast. Oh god, I don't know. I'm gonna say the Japanese Garden in Oregon. Canyonlands National Park, Utah. Gasworks Park, Washington. It's a crime. There's no Minnesota place on here. The land of 10,000 lakes, mind you. Long Sands Beach, Maine, near Public Library, New York. Seven Magic Mountains, Nevada. West Side Market, Ohio. Who made this quiz? This is not a good quiz. Boo. I'll say the Seven Magic Mountains, Nevada. Okay. Oh my god, how long is this? Atlantic City Boardwalk, New Jersey. Galveston Island, Historic Pleasure Pier, Texas. Monticello, Virginia. Koreatown, California. Siesta Beach, Florida. Willamette National Forest, Oregon. Pick a place to visit. Cleveland Museum of Art, Ohio. Hanging Lake, Colorado. Old Orchard Beach, Maine. Quincy Market, Massachusetts. Universal Studios, Florida. And Zion National Park, Utah. I'll say Zion National Park, Utah. Cape May Beach, New Jersey. Fountains of Bellagio, Nevada, which is in front of one of the hotels. The Bellagio. Highline, New York. Mesa Verde National Park, Colorado. San Antonio Riverwalk, Texas. Wrigley Building, Illinois. I'm gonna say the Wrigley Building in Illinois. Oh, the condiment I got is pesto. I wasn't even thinking of pesto. I actually really like pesto. I haven't had pesto in a long time because it's usually not vegan. It has dairy in it, but there's vegan pesto. Pesto makes me feel sick, so that's why I haven't had it in a long time, but I really like the flavor basil is a good flavor, a good condiment. Okay. Oh God, should I do a knowledge quiz? It says pre-quiz warning. You must have a 130 plus IQ to even pass this general knowledge quiz. My mom has an IQ of 140-ish, 140, 145, so she's technically considered a genius by IQ standards, even though the IQ is racist. The IQ test, right? Doesn't have a good history. But my mom is technically considered a genius, so whenever I do it, I get around 110, 115, so I'm just like average. Let's start off easy. In which state is the Empire State Building? Is it in California, New Jersey, Texas, or New York? New York. Correct. And the New York state is nicknamed the Empire State, yes. Which is the only planet to rotate clockwise on its axis? I'm an astrology person, I should know this. Mercury, Venus, Mars, or Saturn? Oh no. I'm gonna guess Mercury. Ah, Venus. That would have been my last guess. I would not have gotten that. Venus. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire. Venus is also the hottest planet. Venus is hotter than... If you're not counting the sun, Venus is hotter than Jupiter. I guess that makes... Okay. Or Mars, I meant to say Mars. I would have thought Mars was hotter than Venus. Because both are, like on opposite ends of the sun, but yeah. Venus, so... Wait, does the Earth rotate counterclockwise? We didn't do, like, any, in my schooling, we didn't, like, learn about the planets at all. I only knew about the planets from learning astrology. North Dakota education system. So it's Venus. So does Earth go counterclockwise, but Venus goes... Interesting. What year was the first iPhone released? 2007, 2008, 2005, or 2009? Oh God, it was like 2007 or 2008. I'm gonna guess 2007. Oh, I got it right. And it cost about 499 bucks. Bye, Josie. See you later. You want fresh pesto? Yes, send us the crafting pics. What was Taylor Swift's first song to chart on the Billboard Top 100? Picture to Burn, Tim McGraw, Love Story, and Blank Space. Obviously, Love Story. It was Tim McGraw. What the heck kind of song is that? Boo. She's had a whopping 276 charted songs with 13 at number 1. That's a lot of songs. Tim McGraw. I've never heard that song. I'm not a Swiftie, so... In which state is Yellowstone National Park located? Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, or Idaho? Wyoming. Yeah, it's also in Montana and Idaho. But most of the park is in Wyoming, but there are small parts in Montana and Idaho as well, yeah. North Dakota has part of the Badlands, and South Dakota, the Badlands, in the western part of the state. What is the birthstone for March? That's my birthstone. Okay, well that makes it easy because I am a March birthday. And with this Bloodstone, Garnet, Aquamarine. It's Aquamarine, but Bloodstone is the secondary one, so I wonder if that's also going to be on here. Yep, okay it is. Aquamarine and Bloodstone. Most people know Aquamarine, but March gets 2 stones. Bloodstone is the other. Personally, I like Aquamarine, it says. Okay, I got lucky on that one. I just got lucky. In which movie will you find Rydell High School, Fame, Grace, Mean Girls, High School Musical? Grace. Yeah. The movie is based on the Broadway musical from 1972. I don't know if I knew. I thought the Broadway musical came after. I guess not. What is a group of owls called? A giggle, a murder, a parliament, or mob? A parliament. Yeah. Canberra, Sydney, Wellington, or Melbourne? Melbourne. Sydney. What? There's no way. The capital of Australia is something called Canberra. I have never in my life heard of what the heck Canberra is. Canberra is the capital of Australia. Okay. It is the only city in the world where you can skydive over the country's parliament house. Oh, weird. What universal blood type is universal donor? Oh no. O positive, O negative, B positive, AB positive. Is it O negative or is it O positive? I'm gonna guess O negative. Okay, I'm right. I think I'm O negative because I think I'm a universal donor. About 3% of the world's population are O negative. Wait, really? Wait, what's the most common kind? Am I O positive then? I thought. Wait. Is O positive the most common? I don't know. I always get confused which one I am. I think I might be O negative. The universal one. Anyway. Which country produces the most tea? India, China, Japan, or Kenya? I'm gonna guess. Oh god, India. It was China. China produces almost half of the world's tea population, Lori. Which president was a licensed bartender? George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Abraham Lincoln, or John Adams? A licensed. John Adams was the second president of the U.S., right? So I don't know how that would have worked. Like, I don't think you had to be licensed back then, did you? But John Adams has a beer named after him. I'm just gonna say John. Or is that a trick? Is that a trick though? Because it's like a John Adams beer. I'm just gonna say John Adams. Abraham Lincoln. That would have been my last guess. The tavern was called Perry and Lincoln, named for the two owners. I would not have guessed that. And what is Elton John's birth name? John Elton. Elton John's birth name. John Elton, Reginald Kenneth Dwight, Paul David Hewson, or Robert Allen Zimmerman. I think it's Robert Allen Zimmerman. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, it's Reginald Kenneth Dwight. Okay. Fun fact, he's ranked 3rd on Billboard's list of greatest of all-time artists. Those like lists don't mean anything. I got 8 out of 14, so I got at least more than half I got. I said I scored better than 50% of all other quiz takers. Reginald Kenneth Dwight. Alright. So I got more than half, but I didn't do good. Oh well. On time, and then thought I'll get a notification with you. It's okay, Twinkle. Good to have you here. Hi, Samara, Mike. Okay. Okay, I want to see if it guesses ice cream for this. Build an A to Z meal and we will reveal your comfort food personality. It's ice cream, so yeah, A, pick an appetizer. Oh god, A through Z. Oh, that's what it means. Okay, we're gonna be on this one for a while. Avocado toast, antipasto platter, arancini, which is fried risotto balls. I don't really like risotto, and artichoke dip. Oh, I love artichoke dip, but I love avocado and guacamole, so I will say avocado toast. B, choose a beverage: black coffee, bottled water, berry smoothie, bubble tea, bottled water. What? When I talk for a any butter biscuits, I don't think. Ham soup. No, I'm not much of a ham person. Hash browns or hot chocolate, hot chocolate. Ice cream time. Ice cream sandwich, Italian gelato, ice cream, Irish cream cone, or ice cream sundae. See, I actually don't really like ice cream sandwiches very much. On here it has, instead of the regular chocolate coating for the sandwich, it has cookies. So if you're talking about cookies, I would prefer an ice cream sandwich with cookies. So based off of that, I will say ice cream sandwich. J, jam out with the sweet pig, jelly donuts, Jello cups. I actually used to eat Jello a lot growing up. Japanese mochi. I like mochi actually, and Japanese cheesecake. I've never had Japanese cheesecake, but that is huge. I've heard it tastes very light. Out of all of these, I really like Jello cups. Oh, I'm craving. I think it's because I'm also craving like the popsicles, because I've had popsicles the past couple days, and Jello cups kind of taste like what the popsicles taste like in a way. I've never been a super big donut person. I actually used to love cheesecake though. That was like one of my favorite desserts. Like I loved cream cheese and cottage cheese when I was younger, prior to being vegan. Oh, this is tough actually. It's definitely not going to be donuts. Mochi is cool because of the texture. There's like vegan mochi that you can have. You know what? I'm going to say mochi. Screw it. I'm going to say Japanese mochi. Especially because of the texture. I like Jello because of the texture too though. Just a kitchen favorite. Kielbasa sausage. Kebabs, katsu curry, or kale salad. I never was much of a sausage person. Kebabs were okay. I can't have curry, but that looks the best of everything. I'm gonna just say katsu curry, even though I've never had it. L, is it spicy? L, lunchtime choice. Loaded baked potato. I would go ham on a loaded baked potato when I was younger. But now, okay, so loaded baked potato, lettuce wraps, lobster roll, or lasagna. Lasagna. When I was younger, I would probably say lobster roll. Selector must have meatballs. I've never been much of a meatball person. Miso soup. I used to love miso soup, mac and cheese, or mashed potatoes. Let me get you. Hi, 𝒕𝒊𝒅𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒂 612. Hello. It's already been almost 40 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, mac and cheese or miso soup. I actually haven't had mac and cheese in a very, very long time. I've never made mac and cheese myself. Like homemade. Like boxed, I have. Oh, no. Y'all, it got an error. What happened? Do I have to do it all over again? It said 0015 unknown. Oh my god, I think I have to. Oh god, I have to do it again. Okay, let me catch up. Avocado toast. Bottled water, chips and salsa, dumplings, eggs Benedict, falafel, grilled cheese, hot chocolate, ice cream sandwich. always do Alfredo stuff growing up. Pierogies are like dumplings, so I really like dumplings. Pad Thai. I'm gonna say Pad Thai. Select a quick bite option. Quiche, queso and chips, quinoa bowl, or quesadilla. Quesadilla for sure. I should make a quesadilla. Select a rice dish you crave. Ramen. I've never had ramen except for the cup of ramen. By the way, a ramen risotto. The last time I had soup, it actually wasn't. I felt really sick because like I have issues with GERD, right? And so like liquidy stuff that has like pepper or whatever in it, like spices, even if it's not spicy, spices, it makes my GERD act up. So ramen, risotto, red beans, and rice, or refried bean burrito, because burritos are my favorite food. As sweet or savory pig spaghetti, sushi, s'mores. I actually like s'mores. Sugar cookies, spaghetti. I don't like sushi. Treat yourself to toasted bagel, tiramisu, tacos, tempura, tacos, because burritos and tacos are my favorite. You choose the ultimate comfort snack. Uncrustables, pineapple upside down cake, ube ice cream, udon noodles. I've never had ube, I don't think, but I think I would like it. I think I actually would really like it. Udon noodles. I really like pasta though, but I think I'm gonna say ube ice cream because I think I would like it. Pick a veggie you actually enjoy. Veggie stir fry, vegetable soup, vinaigrette salad, or veggie burger. I'll say vegetable stir fry. W, what's for breakfast? Wheat pancakes, waffles, warm banana bread. Absolutely. Even though I haven't had a banana in like a couple years because I have a bad reaction to it. I actually was thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, I want to try and have a banana to see how my body reacts. Also because blood sugar react. X, pick something extra delicious. Extreme nachos, extra cheesy pizza. 𝒂𝒃𝒆𝒄𝒄 curry. 𝒂𝒃𝒆𝒄𝒄 Aztec hot chocolate. I'm gonna say extreme nachos because I think the Aztec hot chocolate has cinnamon in it and I prefer not. Choose a yummy dessert. Yogurt parfait, Yule log, Yorkshire curd tart, yellow cake, yogurt parfait. C, end it with a zesty bite. Zucchini fries. I love zucchini. Zesty lemon bars. Oh, I love lemon. Cepole, which is Italian donuts, and ziti pasta. This is hard. Oh, I love the tanginess of lemon bars. Oh, goodness. You know what? I'm gonna say lemon bars. Okay, y'all. Ah, it said I am a trendy foodie. I'm not. I was like, only because I'm not. I eat a lot of basic stuff. I would try more like I would be more adventurous if it weren't for my stomach and health issues. The trendy foodie. You're the friend who always finds the next big thing. Matcha croissants. Oh, that sounds cool. Korean corn dogs. I hate corn dogs. You tried them before they blew up. You crave experience, not just flavor. That's true before, but because of my health issues, I can't. That's not the case now. Signature comfort foods. Sushi. No. Avocado toast. Mochi. Poke bowls. I've never had a poke bowl, but I hear they're good. But also, I don't like sushi and raw fish, so I disagree with this. I'm not a trendy foodie. That was a long one. I love food-related ones. It's so interesting. Okay. Now, let's see. Hi, Victor. Oh, it's one of your all-time favorites. It's not spicy. Interesting. But even like curry, even if it's not spicy, where I don't know, I've had curry before where it's like the basic level. It's not supposed to be spicy, but my stomach can't handle the spice, if that makes sense. That's in it, like the spices that are used. So now, travel through some East Coast states, and I'll guess your favorite fall comfort food. Connecticut. We have Connecticut River Museum, Gillette Castle State Park, Jennings Beach, Yale University. I'll do Gillette Castle State Park, Florida, Everglades National Park. No, Kennedy Space Center. Walt Disney World, Siesta Beach. I love the beach, but I would go to Walt Disney World just to say I've been. New York, Central Park, Little Island, New York Botanical Garden, Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum, Central Park, Pennsylvania, Bushkill Falls, Gettysburg National Military Park, Philadelphia Museum of Art and Reading Terminal Market, Bushkill Falls, Rhode Island, Bowen's Wharf, Fort Adams State Park, Newport Cliff Walk, the Breakers. I don't know what any of these are. I'll say Newport Cliff Walk. Virginia, Arlington National Cemetery, Great Falls Park, Monticello or Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, Great Falls Park. Pot roast. You love a hearty and hot pot roast. So obviously I'm vegan nowadays, but growing up we never really had pot roasts. Like maybe at most 5 times in my life had I had a pot roast because they take longer to make. And they're like more expensive, I feel like. They were good when I had them. But I was never much of a beef person because pot roast is made out of beef, right? Interesting, alright. Oh, choose your favorite childhood foods and it will tell you which 90s cartoon you are deep down. Alright, y'all. Oh, my neck is killing me, by the way, because I have to keep going like this so I'm not way too far away for y'all. Oh. Come on. Neck. Bye, Fishette. Thanks for hopping on. What's my breakfast? Smiley face pancakes. Wait, I never got one of those. Lucky Charms. I was never much of a Lucky Charms person. Nobody else in my household really was either. Waffles, where I got the Cookie Crisps. Waffles with whipped cream, scrambled eggs, and toast. Breakfast sandwich or perfectly layered parfait. Now, growing up, I would say a breakfast sandwich. Maybe even now I still would. A parfait sounds nice, but that wouldn't be my full breakfast. I would need a breakfast sandwich to satiate me more, so I want to get hungry right away, so I'll say breakfast sandwich. What's for lunch at the Criteria? Peanut butter and jelly. Growing up, I hated peanut butter and jelly because I hated peanut butter. It wasn't until I was after high school, I tried peanut butter again and I liked it again. I liked it. I hated peanut butter and all that. Also, I think because a lot of times little things are made with like Jiffy peanut butter, and even if I were to have Jiffy peanut butter now, I hate stuff like that where it's sugary peanut butter. I hate it. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, burger and fries, confetti cupcakes, Lunchables pizza kit. I'll say mac and cheese, but none of these are like at the top for me. What's your after school snack? Chocolate chip cookies, applesauce, fruit roll-ups. Oh, I loved those. Apple slices and peanut butter. Potato chips and animal crackers. Growing up, out of all of these, probably I would just say potato chips or fruit roll-ups, but nowadays, what would I say? I haven't had apples in a long time because I react to them. I can't have potato chips anymore either because they make me feel like I'm going to faint right away because they spike my blood sugar really bad. So maybe I'll say apple slices and peanut butter. I would prefer apple slices plain though. Bake a dessert, ice cream, sundae, pudding cup, chocolate bar, jello, homemade brownie. Trifle homemade brownie. What's for dinner? Pizza with extra cheese. Wait, what was the other ice cream one? Ice cream sundae. If it was just ice cream, I would maybe choose that. Homemade brownie though. What's for dinner? Pizza with extra cheese, grilled cheese sandwich, spaghetti with meatballs, hot dog, chicken tenders with ketchup, tacos. Growing up, my answer would have been chicken tenders because that was like my go-to at places. I loved chicken tenders. brownies, usually I do it like with banana. I don't do it with sweet potato. I know some people do that. Ow. But I don't do that because I have sweet potato with like for supper every day. Ow, 1 second, y'all. Okay, I have a question. Oh, my battery's getting low on here. That's not good. When I get my period, like half the time at least, I get not cramps, but like jarring pain in my ribs/lungs. I know that's a sign of endometriosis. But like, does that happen to any of you who menstruate? Ow, is it really hurting right now? Hi, Mr. Brad Boy. Okay, weekend treat. Ice cream truck treat. Giant lollipop cereal for dinner. Sloppy Joe. We would have sloppy joes fairly often. Cereal for dinner. Smoothie. Peanut butter banana toast. Ooh, this is hard. Peanut butter banana toast actually sounds really good, so I'm gonna say that. I've only ever had that as an adult though. Choose a birthday party snack, cupcakes, sandwiches, chicken wings, pizza, the cake, or fruit salad. Pizza. Okay, what's your bedtime snack while watching cartoons? Sorry about the neighbors. Corn dog, no. Popcorn. I would eat popcorn for supper. I love popcorn, but I can't have it anymore. Cookies and milk, cheese and crackers. I was never much of a cheese and crackers person in gummy bears. That's gotta be an ice cream sandwich. I love ice cream too much. Hey Arnold, the chill classic. I never really watched Hey Arnold growing up, actually, like at all. I couldn't tell you anything about it. You stick to I don't even know if I ever saw an episode. You stick to the nostalgic comfort foods, grilled cheese, chocolate milk, and a side of fries. You have an old soul and appreciate the simple joys like Saturday morning cartoons and after school snacks. That part is true. I enjoy the simple things in life. I like, when I can, I like being adventurous, but I also don't mind just being simple. I'm also somebody who I call myself more of a purist, where I don't like when there's a bunch of flavors together. I like tasting the actual core ingredients or core parts of the food. But yeah, I hate Arnold. No. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I was never too much of a cartoon person, but I loved watching Courage the Cowardly Dog, even though it scared the crap out of me. Okay, I'm gonna refresh the page. Yes, brownies from scratch. I used to bake quite a bit, but I haven't baked in a while. I only baked like once or twice last year. When you're not on your period. Wait, do you have endometriosis? Wait, you do have endometriosis, right? Because I remember you brought up if I do. You asked in the last live stream, right? If I have endo, do you have endo? Like diagnosed, or do you just like suspect? Do you have it? Or yes, brownies, yeah, Kodak. What very specific job matches your personality? Let's see. Find out which ultra-specific career path was basically made for you, whether you're destined to be a luxury candle scent curator, a cloud photographer, or a theme park food critic. This quiz will match your personality to a job so niche it might be your calling. Answer a few questions and discover the oddly perfect So to go to school, and then you don't technically have to go to school to be an archivist, but nowadays it's kind of recommended, pretty much. And that is very like basic, logical work. It's very organizational. I have OCD, so I love organization, but I also love being creative. So I'll just say I enjoy I don't like pressure, but I enjoy the pressure of being creative each day. And how much do I like people? I don't. I like a few people. I thrive when I'm around people. I prefer people I know, but not strangers, and I feel completely indifferent about being around people. I would say that, because it depends on my mood and what I'm doing. Which character, and like on the day, sometimes I want to be around people, sometimes I don't. Which character trait is the strongest in you? Perseverance, ingenuity, loyalty, kindness, passion, or candor? Candor, passion, for sure. You're out walking and you see a cat stuck in a tree. What do? Nothing. It got itself up there. It can get itself down. Get up the tree and get the cat. Stay near the cat to make sure it doesn't fall while you call for assistance. Start shouting, is this anyone's cat? It's in a tree. It's one of the bottom two. Probably I would call for assistance. Stay near the cat. Call. I'm not dumb. I would not be able to climb up the tree. Look at these small grippers. I'm diagnosed with PCOS so far, and they took way too long with much effort to even get that diagnosis. I'm literally a sideshow bearded lady if I don't like. So yeah, my sister has diagnosed PCOS. I think I have PCOS. My mom suspects she has PCOS, but she just doesn't care about getting diagnosed. She doesn't know if her mom would have had it, but yeah. My twin sister does have PCOS. You can only have one of these out of a job. Which do you want? Doing something you love, feeling. Oh wait, somebody I want to see. Hi, 𝒓𝒑𝒏𝒄𝒄. You can only have one of these out of a job. Which do you want? Doing something you love, feeling fulfilled, money, a flexible schedule, so you have time to pursue your own interests, or spend time with your family, or to really make a really big impact. You know what? Feeling fulfilled. Feeling like I've done something useful. Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you enjoy working outside? Oh God. It's hard. I would say a 2. Like working outside all day. Sunburned city. Absolutely not. Bugs. So I'm gonna say 2. I love nature though. How do you feel about doing the same thing every day? I actually do like doing the same thing every day. But I hate it. I crave something new. It keeps the job fresh. A level of predictability is nice, and then I'm not anxious about what awaits me the next day. That part. I like only a little predictability. I want to know what I'm doing, but I have plenty of room to mix it up. I want every day to be new and different. It's somewhere in the middle, so a level of predictability is nice. It depends. It really depends on what I'm doing. It really depends on what I'm doing. I'm gonna say though, a level of predictability is nice, and then I'm not anxious about what awaits me the next day. Which of these classes do you think you would have aced in college? The art of a good night's sleep. You sound like your mother. How parental habits shape impressionable youth. Rewound. Exploring early 2000s pop culture through a contemporary lens. Stargazing in the signs of life in the universe. Understanding animal mannerisms for communicative purposes. I Spy DIY. How to find and execute easy self repairs. That one definitely not. Art of good night's sleep, maybe not. The other ones, I would be good at all of them. I would be good at all of them. You know what? Oh God, animal mannerisms, but pop culture through a contemporary lens. I think it's gonna be one of those. Science of life in the universe. I'm not good at sciencey stuff though. Understanding animal mannerisms. Pop culture. I'm gonna say early pop culture through a contemporary lens. If you had a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, what subject would they help you to call with? Pop culture. Yeah. Art, literature. No. History, science, Pop culture archivist. Archivist. That's what I said. I would want to do that, or a librarian if I were to go back to school. Pop culture archivist. Oh my god, I could cry. You have a passion for preserving and curating the history of pop culture, from music and movies to fashion and trends. In this role, you would work in a specialized library or a digital archive, meticulously collecting and organizing materials that reflect societal changes and cultural phenomena. That sounds amazing. I would do great at that. This position allows you to indulge in your passion while maintaining a structured routine that avoids chaos. Yes. Other compatible fields: digital content strategist, cultural event coordinator, media analyst. Oh my god, I can't believe that it showed that. I'm so happy. Actual endodiagnosis, we always my suspicious I do. I'm sorry to hear that, cat. Hi, Graceland and Kensley. By the way, y'all, lately I go longer, but my computer battery, well, actually, I'll be able to take one more quiz, I think. But then after that, I'll probably have to end it there. So one more. Oh. Answer 7 cozy and slightly chaotic Thanksgiving questions to find out which rom-com you'll be living in. A quick one. Where do you prefer to celebrate Thanksgiving? Before I forget, by the way, I'm gonna end the poll. Where do you prefer to celebrate Thanksgiving? A cozy cabin in the woods, sweater, wine, and questionable Wi-Fi. My apartment in New York, juggling work, emails, and mashed potatoes. Inside an igloo, because why not romanticize hypothermia? No. A sunny villa in Florida. Zero stress, just mimosas and palm trees. A cozy cabin in the woods sounds nice for fall. A cozy cabin, as long as it's not snowing. How many people do you want to celebrate with? Just me, myself, and leftovers. Self-care is the new celebration. Just a small circle. Intimate. By the way, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but yeah. What gets cozy with archive is I would totally love switching outside. I had a feeling. For some reason, I had a feeling that you worked somewhere like in that realm. Okay, just a small circle, full family crew, or at a party. Just a small circle, intimate, chill, and minimal cleanup. What's playing in the background? The chaotic symphony of pots, pans, and timers going off. A chaotic Spotify mix of Taylor Swift and old emo hits. Friends or The Office reruns. Literally nothing. I value peace. Yeah, honestly nothing. Just chatting with people. What's the best Thanksgiving dish? No debate. Turkey? No. Mashed potatoes? Pumpkin pie. Actually, I like pumpkin pie, mac and cheese. Yes, mac and cheese. That's right. Even though we never once had mac and cheese growing up for any holidays. What's your favorite Thanksgiving activity? Cooking all morning. I treat the kitchen like a competitive sport. Playing games with family. Uno, trivia, or anything mildly chaotic. Watching a movie or the parade. I'm here for the background noise. Taking a long walk after eating. Peaceful, reflective, and slightly necessary. I would say taking a walk, but I live somewhere cold, so that's not the case. I would say playing games or actually watching a movie. I would say watching football, but that's not on here, so watching a movie. What's your Thanksgiving outfit vibe? Cozy sweater and socks, and basically part of the couch. Nice but comfortable. Classy above the table, sweatbands below. Festive chic, seasonal colors but make it fashion. Whatever's clean. This is a food marathon, not a runway. Cozy sweater and socks. Why would you care about wearing something nice? And what are you most thankful for this year? My people, friends, family, community, peace and rest. I've earned it. Opportunities and new experiences and personal growth. Oh. Obviously, I'm grateful for all those things. This year, there's been a lot of personal growth. So I'm going to say personal growth, but obviously I'm grateful for other things as well. I got The Holiday. I haven't seen many movies or rom-coms, but I have seen The Holiday. I was like neutral on it. I'm like, it's fine. You're all about cozy escape energy. That's the one where it has Kate Winslet and Jack Black, by the way. And I think also, what's that British guy that apparently, Hugh Grant, who's mean to everybody apparently. cozy escape energy. You dream of fireplaces, handwritten letters. I love handwritten letters. I haven't gotten a handwritten letter in so long. Well, last time was from my mom. My mom loves handwritten stuff too. I should do that for her. Mom, I hope you're not watching. You're all about cozy escape energy, but yeah, that makes sense. You dream of fireplaces, handwritten letters, and snow. Nope, no snow. That falls in slow motion cinematic scenes. Thanksgiving for you means soft sweaters, movie marathons, and finding joy in stillness. That's true. You're the friend who brings calm into chaos and always knows how to make everything feel like a Hallmark ad. I used to work at Hallmark, but in a chic, Pinterest perfect way. I love Pinterest. You're a believer in love, second chances, and perfectly toasted marshmallows. I am such a, like, y'all, you may not know this, that one I've used, yeah, I'm neutral on it. I feel like there's some problematic stuff in there. And also, like, the whole trope of, like, women can't live without men. But anyway, that's a lot of rom-coms. I love the rom-coms where men cannot live without women. Second chances, I don't know about that. I guess it depends on what you mean. If somebody cheated on me, I wouldn't give them a second chance. It's like, it's over done with. That doesn't mean I can't later on forgive, but like, that's it for me. I've never toasted marshmallows inside. I haven't had a s'more in a long time. When I've had s'mores, I just like put it in the microwave, the marshmallow, and melt it a little bit and put it on s'mores. But for the most part though, this makes sense. Y'all might not know this about me. I'm a die-hard romantic. I am such a romantic. Maybe not as much for my own life, although I would be. Just in recent years, I haven't been. But which sucks because romantic and romance and rom-com movies nowadays suck so bad. Like, they are not good, in my personal opinion. But I am such a romantic. Choose 13 ice cream flavors at total random, and I will, believe it or not, guess your exact birth month. That will be our last one. Hi, Axel. Can y'all hear him? Okay, ice cream flavor: almond, avocado, blueberry, bubblegum. Not almond, not bubblegum, because almond is too bitter of a flavor. Avocado ice cream tastes good, but I would say blueberry ice cream. Cherry, I love coffee ice cream, toasted lychee or dark chocolate. Ooh, coffee or dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate. I love coffee though. I'm gonna say coffee. Eggnog. I hate eggnog. Earl Grey. Don't like that. French vanilla or fudge. Ice cream flavor. Fudge. Gingerbread. I've never had gingerbread ice cream. I don't know. Green tea, hazelnut, or honeycomb. I've never had honeycomb ice cream. Out of all of these, honeycomb sounds really good actually. So I'm gonna say honeycomb. Irish chocolate, Italian cream, Jaffa cake, or Java chip. Oh. Bro, what are you doing? Do you want to participate? I might bring him outside after this, before it gets too cold out. Key lime, lavender, lemon. I have kiwi. I have to do lemon. I love lemon. Ice cream, Moose Tracks. I loved Moose Tracks ice cream growing up. Nutty chocolate, Neapolitan, or mocha. These are all good for me. I love mocha, but I love Moose Tracks. Oh my god, I love mocha. I'm gonna say mocha. Orange creamsicle, Oreo, pistachio. Ew, peppermint. Oh, I love peppermint. I have to say peppermint. Quinault strawberry. I don't know. Quinault is a type of strawberry, right? Queen Tahiti pineapple. Rocky Road is my mom's favorite ice cream flavor. Raspberry. I like Rocky Road, but not as much as others. Raspberry. I think raspberry is an underrated flavor, by the way, just in general. I would say raspberry. Salted caramel, tiramisu, toffee, or strawberry cheesecake. Maybe toffee. None of those are like even remotely in my top though. Unicorn swirl, ultimate chocolate, vanilla bean, very berry. Vanilla or say extraordinary wild berry. One more ice cream flavor. Y'all. You're gonna ruin my sweatshirt. Yuzu was on here, but I've never had yuzu anything. Zombie dirt and worms, yellow cake batteries, and Vendel. I don't know what yuzu is, but that's my. I have everything here. I'm gonna say that. It said that it guessed I was born in September. I'm not. I'm literally the complete opposite. March, April, May, June, July, August, September. The complete opposite. I'm a Virgo ascendant though, so maybe that's why I thought September. Because my Virgo ascendant was shining through. Is your birthday in September? You're a natural born leader. I'm not. Who always rises to the occasion and takes on all the responsibility. That's true. Like in school and group projects, I would be the one to always do well, depending on who I was with. But a lot of times I would do like more of the work. Unless there was somebody who was more hyper vigilant with that kind of stuff than me. But yeah, complete opposite. You are so wrong. Be outside after work last night for a moonlight hangout. Yeah, when I take Axe outside, I have to keep him in his kennel. Unfortunately, I wish we had our own little like yard, like fenced-in yard. Okay, behind that boy, Lucky Singins you. I have to head out now because I'm at. Oh yeah, see everything is glitching out. It's not even 21%. So it's about to give me a pop-up saying I'm about to run out of battery. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I certainly had a lot of fun. It's okay if you disagree with me on certain things. But I had a fun time. I always love doing these things. And it also, like, yuzu. It reminds me of yuzu. Wait, what exactly is yuzu? Yuzu. I know it's like a fruit, isn't it? Or is it a plant? Oh, yuzu. Fruit. A citrus fruit. Oh, I'd probably love it. It's from Chinese origin, but it's recently been grown in New Zealand, Australia, Spain, Italy, and France, all over the place. Yuzu. I think I'd probably like it. They turn yellow when ripe, usually from November to December. I'd probably love a yuzu. What does yuzu taste like? Oh, yep, I'm at 20% battery now. It's between a tangy lemon, bitter grapefruit, and sweet orange. Okay, I think I knew I'm getting the flavor profile. I definitely like it. Okay, citrus fruit though. I love citrus fruit. I'm gonna head out now. I hope you all enjoyed. You can like Joseph, you read yuzu, let me know on Discord. You can like, you can subscribe, you can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents. All the information is down below in the live stream description. I have another YouTube channel that I post on today and on Sundays, 10-minute repetition stuttering ASMR. That's I've been loving posting on there. That's been doing really good. And also it's saying tomorrow's high temperatures near the record. Yeah, it's gonna be over 60 degrees tomorrow. Anyway, thank y'all. Hi, Baum. Oh, I'm sorry.